Hello, beautiful people. Welcome in, my beautiful people. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Um, Before we get started, I just want to get a couple things out of the way. Please don't forget to subscribe and select the notification bell that says all if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. And please don't forget to like either. And in case y'all need anything from me, you can email me at mandaepanda@gmail.com. If you want a personal private reading, I do offer those. If you want even to do a reading with me on one of my live streams when I stream, you can always email me to find out about when possibly next time I will be live, or just hit the notification bell and it'll let you know. I normally stream, later at night, almost in the early morning time. I'm in the US on the Eastern time zone in case you don't know where I'm at. So anyhow, I also have my Patreon membership. You could probably find it in one of my live stream videos or in the description box, if you're interested in that. All right, beautiful people. So now that I got that out of the way, I wanted to come on here and do a reading. Because Spirit, as I told Spirit, if I feel called, if they call me, I'll do a reading. So I was getting a song. I've been getting downloads the last several days, and I had a song just hit me out of nowhere last night. And I told Spirit, I said, okay, if it's in there in my head playing, when I wake up, this morning, I'll go ahead and I'll do the reading and, pull cards, because apparently Spirit feels there's someone out there who needs to hear this message. Okay, so, and so this morning, or I should say this early afternoon when I woke up, yeah, Spirit put a song in my head, that same song. So here I am, beautiful people. The song that is playing in my head is called They Don't Know by John B. I think you spell his name Jon and then the letter B as in boy. If you're not familiar with the song, you may want to look it up and listen to it. Search for it on YouTube and let the song play. But look for the lyric video where it shows the words so you can, hear it clearly and read it to absorb it. So my beautiful people, I'm picking up like this is someone you're connecting with. This is either someone you just started singing or someone that maybe you've been, dating or talking to for a little while. And I'm picking up like this person you're with, they feel like you don't trust them because they feel like you're listening to your friends. Like, so it's like, it doesn't matter, okay? My ladies or my guys, okay? This doesn't matter what gender, okay? What I'm picking up is this person wants you to know they're serious about you. There's nobody else. And if you listen to the words of the song, it talks about how, in the past, maybe they did, date multiple people. Maybe they did play games. But since meeting their person, they changed that. Their new person has changed that. And that person seems to be you. So, and I also clarified, I wanted Spirit to be clear, okay? Because I'm an intuitive reader, okay? So, even when I read tarot, and, if you know anything about tarot cards, it comes with a guidebook that gives you, like, all the meanings for every card, right? And a lot of people will use that, but I, on the other hand, I don't just use that. Sometimes Spirit comes in loud and clear and says, no, Amanda, this card means something else. It means this for this person. So it can vary on those cards, right? And I've found that even sometimes oracle cards will do the same thing. I'll turn over a card, kind of confused, look at it. It's like, well, this doesn't make sense with this, and then Spirit will tell me, no, Amanda, it means this. So I'll get that kind of clarity. All right. So again, I asked Spirit, what does this mean? You know, what is this song? Like, what's the message behind it? So I pulled out one of my oracle decks, and just like the song, this card came out. And it says, don't easily believe those who tell you they love you. Only believe those who show you they do. So this person wants you to believe in their actions, not in their words, but their actions. So they need you to believe what their actions tell you. And they want you to stop listening to what your friends are saying, because it's like they feel your friends are jealous. So beautiful people, I'm going to get more clarity on this to see exactly what's going on. But that's what I'm picking up, all right? So, beautiful people, know that this is a general collective. It's not a personal reading. So, take what messages resonate and leave behind the rest. And if something doesn't fit, don't force it to fit, all right? So, let's get started, beautiful people. I pulled out a few of my love oracle decks. I couldn't even tell you how many I have. I got a lot, though. And a lot of different tarot decks too. So I got oracle decks pretty much covering every possible angle or aspect of love, whether it's romantic love or friendship, family. And then for y'all's personal growth, spiritual growth, and even money and career. So I pulled out a few love oracle decks that Spirit called me to pull out, so I'm going to use those, and I might pull out some tarot cards too. I do have love tarot cards, so, but I'm going to start off with the oracle decks first to see what exactly this is about, alright, to get clarification. Alright, Spirit, can you show me, please, for the general collective, what is it that they need to hear? What is it that they need to know right now when it comes to this song by John B? They don't know. What is it that their person needs them to hear, that they are trying to convey to them? Alright, let's see. Spirit, show me, please. Strongest messages. Alright, Spirit. Now, let me move these dice. Alright. Spirit, what are the messages the collective needs to hear that their person is trying to convey to them when it comes to this song by John B? They don't know. And in case y'all don't know why I'm still shuffling, is because I wait for Spirit to pick a card for it to jump out, okay? Because it's kind of like, okay, Amanda, here's the card you need to tell them, alright? So, Spirit, show me. Thank you. And here it is, y'all. You know, don't easily believe, you know, what people tell you. Believe in their actions. The card that came out from one of my love oracle, it says balance. Trying to bring balance. Navigating between two sides. Love and hate, give and take. Okay? So it's like, beautiful people, your person is trying to navigate these waters with you because they don't want to cause problems with you and your friends and your family and your circle, right? But they want to still be there and love you and have a very healthy, strong relationship with you. But it's kind of hard for them to do that if you're not listening and trusting in their actions. If you're, you know, trusting your friends and your family over your partner, the person you're dating, romantically involved with. So they need you to understand that they're trying their best. And I'm not feeling like this is a game. I mean, I really feel like this person really cares about you. So again, maybe in their past, maybe they were dating multiple people and they weren't ready to settle down because they hadn't met the one yet, or hadn't met the person they were meant to be with until they met you. And now that they have, they're serious. They're not out there looking elsewhere. They're only looking at you. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. I just had a few more come out. Let me see. Yeah, they want to kiss you. They just want to love you. I got kiss. Wants to kiss you. And they remember your kiss. Like you have that kiss. A kiss to remember. They just want to love you. And I even get like, they look at you. This Beauty and the Beast card came out. So it's like this is, you know, maybe they have some rough edges. Man or woman, doesn't matter. But maybe they have some rough edges. And maybe they're not the most attractive. Or maybe they have a temper. Or maybe, you know, they may, you know, struggle with some emotional balance. Like, I get maybe someone who gets easily frustrated. So they don't know how to, you know, navigate some of those emotions. So maybe sometimes when they express themselves, it comes out wrong. But they want you to believe in them. They want you to believe in their love and believe in the time spent with you, that it matters to them, that they're not out there doing anything wrong, that they have no bad intentions. And, you know, that your love transforms them. It changes them to where they want to do better. You know, they want to be better for you. And I also see, like, they're thinking of this in the long term. Like, they're looking at this, either they want to start a family with you, you know. So it's like this feels long term. Because I have the other card here, like, I have children. So either y'all have children together, or maybe you have children and they want to be your partner and be in your kid's life as just as much as they want to, you know, be with you. Or possibly, like I said, you know, they're looking at this long term too, in the context of they would, you know, love to start a family with you. So, beautiful people, I'm not picking up like you have anything to worry about, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna pull from different decks just to make sure I cover everything with y'all. So I have this one deck. I want to see what their intentions are towards you. Spirit, show me. What is the collective's partner, significant other? What's their intentions? What's the intentions towards the collective? Show me, please. They want you to know, it's like they don't have any game. I don't have enough game when it comes to love. What you see is what you get. So again, it's not like they're trying to play a game. They don't have game. So see them for who they are. They're not trying to woo you, trying to put, you know, pull the wool over your eyes. They want you to know that their, you know, affections for you is genuine. Okay? What else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know? Just like that song says, they, you know, don't listen to your friends. I mean, maybe in your family. They're a bunch of haters. They're jealous. Alright, Spirit, what else? What else does the collective need to hear? What else does their significant other need them to know? about their intentions. Show me, Spirit. What else? Thank you. And they want you to know that even if at one point in time, maybe, you know, they did keep their options open, they want you to know that they're not keeping their options open anymore. They're making changes because they know you deserve better. And they want to give you that. So believe in their promise is what I just heard. Their intentions, I feel, are very genuine. You know, they're good. I'm not picking up that they're trying to play a game with you or play with your heart. I don't pick up their, you know, like in it, like to get a notch on the belt, like how some, you know, ladies will say about guys. They're just out there trying to, you know, get that. I'm not picking that up. And for the guys, you know, maybe you got a beautiful woman, and maybe she does get a lot of attention from guys. But don't allow that to intimidate you or scare you. I get the feeling she only has eyes for you. She only wants to date you. Give her a chance. You know, man or woman, it doesn't matter. Allow their actions tell you how they feel. You know, how are they with you? Not just out in public, but how are they with you behind closed doors when no one else is looking? That's what you need to trust in. Don't listen to your friends. Your friends aren't there within your relationship, you know, 24/7 to see how your person treats you behind closed doors. Okay? They can say whatever they want. Or like I said, you know, some of them, you know, could be jealous, just like that song says. You know, they're jealous. They don't want to see you happy. And let me tell y'all something. If y'all got friends or family even who, you know, seems like they always got something negative to say about, you know, your relationship or what you're doing or what you're, you know, achieving in your life. And it seems like they always got, you know, negativity. They never have anything positive to say. Like there's no words of encouragement. Those are your haters. They're just, you know, hiding it. You know, they act like they love you and care about you, but deep down they hate you, you know, for having all the good things that you're receiving, because maybe they themselves don't have that and they want that. They want what you have. Or like how some people get crazy in here, which I don't understand, about trying to one up each other, like keeping up with the Joneses. Who cares? Only focus about what you and your person are doing, not what everyone else around you is doing, okay? Let's see. What else, Spirit? Let me pull some tarot first before I pull any more oracle cards. Spirit. These cards aren't shuffling for me. Come on, Spirit. Show me. What else does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to hear from their person? What does their person want them to know about their relationship, how they feel, how they see them? Let's come out. Yeah, your person wants to be like your knight in shining armor. Doesn't matter, y'all, whether it's, you know, guys or ladies, okay? But they want to be this with you. They want to sweep you off your feet, you know? Then the Knight of Cups is someone that comes, you know, rushing in, that wants to, you know, do all these romantic things for you and sweep you off your feet. and whisk you away, you know, and start, you know, a great adventure and, you know, run off into the sunset. So this person really, I feel, is serious about you. They're not in here trying to have, you know, they don't want to lose you, and I feel as though like they're afraid that you're gonna, you know, listen to your friends and your family over them. And, you know, beautiful people, stop worrying about what other people are saying. Stop worrying about what other people think. Truly, listen to your heart. What does your intuition tell you? Does your intuition tell you that this person's playing a game with you? That they're playing with your heart and your emotions? Or does your intuition tell you that they genuinely care about you and they're not out here playing a game? Show me, Spirit. What else? Yeah, they want you to know that you're part of their plan. You're part of their plan just as much as you're part of their plan. Like, the universe has brought y'all together. And then that's what this card says. The universe has brought you two together. Trust the journey, even if you don't quite understand it yet. You're part of the plan. You know, I get the feeling like you're the person that they asked for. They manifested. They dreamed, you know, you into life. Is what I'm getting. And they're just, I feel like they're afraid. They're afraid they're going to lose you. And I would hate to see that happen, y'all. You know, I'm a hopeless romantic. I love a great love story. I want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to find their person. We all deserve to be happy. So again, trust in your person. Trust in your person's actions. Don't listen to your friends and family. If your heart, it keeps telling you that your person is genuine, that they, you know, want you, they're not out here playing games, believe in them. Trust in that. Don't ignore it. Alright, Spirit. What else does the collective need to know that their person needs them to hear? What else, Spirit? Show me, Spirit. What else? And you know, your person, I feel like they've been getting advice from their friends and their family. You know, so I feel like you come up in conversation a lot. So, because they aren't sure on what to do, because they feel like they're fighting a battle, fighting your friends and family, they're turning to their own friends and family, trying to get some advice on what else they can do to help secure and protect the relationship they have with you. So, even though this card says gossip, but it's positive, because it even says, I've been talking about you to my friends, okay? Again, they're asking for advice from their friends and family when it comes to you, what to do next, because they're unsure, that they're afraid you're just gonna, you know, break up with them and not give them that opportunity without hearing them out. Wait, what else, Spirit? Told me to keep going. All right, what else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to hear that their person wants them to hear? Yeah, here it is. Love strike. And bowling might be significant for someone too, because this, I'm a bowler, but it says love strike. I have been swept off my feet. Random, unexpected, amazing. So you got them. You got a part of them that I feel like that nobody else has gotten, that they've ever come across and dated in their past. But you got them. You've swept them off their feet. And it feels magical. You make them feel magical. You make them feel alive again, is what I'm getting, is what Spirit's saying. So they're doing everything in their power, trying to make the extra effort to believe in them, to believe in what y'all have, what y'all have created, and to dream of what the future has in store for y'all. So they're making an effort. They're going out of their way, I feel. They want you to know they're willing to make the extra effort for you to dream big and dream that big dream with them in it. Making an effort. This is the other card. And it says, I'm willing to put in the work to have happily ever after. So they're willing to put in the work to win you over. So y'all can have a long-standing, happy life together. And that's beautiful. All right. I want to see, before I go there, I was going to pull the tarot again, but I'm going to do this quickly. What else, Spirit? What else does the collective needs to hear that their person wants them to know? What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? Show me. Sorry, my hair gets in. My hair drives me crazy sometimes. Okay. End up leaning on it. Alright. Spirit. What else does the collective need to hear? What else does the collective need to hear that their person wants them to know? They want you to know that they were scared to fall in love with you. And they didn't realize that they fell for you until it was too late. So, you know, beautiful people, like, I feel like this person is scared, like, maybe at first they didn't have any intentions on being serious with you. You know, I get the feeling like they just kind of like started gradually coming out of their shell. Like maybe they had just gone out of a relationship, so they weren't ready to pursue anyone new. And then you come into the picture and you've changed all that, and before, they can, put that barrier up to where you don't like get more into their heart and into their soul, to keep you at a distance. You already got them. You found, that opening, that crack in their heart. And now you got it. Because they were scared. They were scared to fall in love with anyone. And now they've come to realize that they're in love with you. Just like the other card. I mean, everything keeps being confirmed. And let's see. I have this one deck. This is like one of those decks that's like if you're at talk to your friends kind of deck, or even family, what would be the advice from your friends and family. So I'm gonna use this now before I pull any more tarot. Spirit, what else does the collective need to hear? What else? What else does the collective need to hear that their person wants them to know? Please and thank you. What else does the collective need to hear that their person wants them to know? Wow. Spirit. card at a time. Come on now. They gave me like 5, 6. I just want one at a time, Spirit. Come on. What else does the collective need to hear that their person wants them to know? You're taking center stage. You're going to be getting a lot of attention possibly from other people. And that could also be making your person feel a little intimidated, maybe even a little threatened, even a little insecure themselves. But they want you to know that they only have eyes for you. You're the spotlight. Man or woman, doesn't matter, okay? Because it even says you're about to be in the spotlight. Whether it's your man or woman only having eyes for you, or your career finally taking off, expect to get a lot of attention. So Spirit's confirming this person only has eyes for you. So beautiful people. Again, if your friends are trying to make you doubt the person you're with, that you're connecting with, that they're not in it for you, they're not serious about you, that they're playing games, they're lying to you, anything like that, Spirit keeps coming out confirming it and clarifying it for me, for y'all, for whoever this is for. They are serious. It's not a game. I feel like maybe, you know, when they were a teenager, maybe back then, you know, but we were young. I mean, we're all young and dumb, right? But that person wants you to know they're not that person anymore. You've come in and you've got a part of them that no one else has been able to get to. And they want to see where this relationship goes. But I feel like they see, you know, forever with you. If that's something you want, I feel like this is something they're trying to give to you. And though they might still be taking it slow, I still feel like they're in it, like gradually taking it one day at a time, not trying to rush it, but not trying to be too slow either. I feel like they want to get something serious where it's like it's just you and them. So I feel like this is like an exclusive relationship. So I get like they want to take your relationship to the next level. So let's just say that maybe when y'all first started seeing each other, maybe they did have other people they were talking to, or maybe you know, it wasn't exclusive yet. I feel like if it's not exclusive, they want it to be exclusive. So they want you to know that they want you and only you now. All right. Spirit. What else? What else does collective need to know? Yeah, I feel like they've taken this time out. I get the Hermit. But I feel like they've taken this time out to really think about where they are with you. Where things stand. Where I feel like they've done a lot of reflection. Asking themselves those questions. You know, when they're by themselves, do they really feel what they feel like they're feeling for you? Is it, you know, love, or is it an infatuation? You know, and I feel like this is Spirit saying that, no, they really do like you, care deeply about you. And that might be hard for them to admit sometimes, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, they spent that time getting the clarity. Here's the Ace of Swords that just came out. They spent time getting clarity. And they don't want you to give up on this. on them, on what y'all can build. So they did spend time in hermit mode to gain clarity. These two cards together. That's powerful. Now they want victory with you. So their heart is starting to open up again and opening up to you. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? I'm trying to keep this short and sweet because I did one of these the other day. Spirit got me the other day, so. Alright. Let me get some closing messages, Spirit. Closing messages for the collective. What else does the collective need to hear from their person? Yeah, they have this pure passion for you. It's nothing but passion, transformation. So you've transformed them. It's pure passion. And with this passion, I see, you know, a winding road, like a big maze, but it's like a maze of love. Like they want to get lost with you. They want to venture. They want, you know, to go through this wild ride, this wild life, you know, with you, wherever it takes you. They see the true potential and what you both can have if you're willing and if you're ready to take them, you know, not just by their words, but by their actions. Because I feel like if not, if I do feel this much, beautiful people, with the stress and the strain, because let's be honest, you know, you telling someone, you know, who's saying to you or showing you that they really like you, they really care about you, but you keep telling them, no, they're lying. They're, you know, it's not real, it's not genuine. That's going to wear someone down eventually to where they're going to get up and say, okay, you know, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Apparently, you know, what I do will never be enough to convince you that I'm in this for you and I want us to work. It's going to eventually wear them down. So I almost get the feeling for someone out there that this is like, I feel like your person is even almost on their last leg. Like, if you know, if they have to keep reassuring you that they're true to you, that they're not in it for anyone else, they're not going and looking at anyone else, you know, they only got eyes for you. And if you can't believe in their actions and their words combined, then let them go. Cause I feel like if not, they're gonna get up and walk away soon. And I would hate to see that happen if this person really makes you happy. And it's only because of what other people are saying to you, because of jealousy and insecurity in themselves, or maybe they're insecure in their own relationship, so they want to, you know, damage your relationship. You know, don't pay attention to that. Otherwise, you might end up missing out on the best thing that could possibly ever happen for you. And I don't want to say that, beautiful people. I really want everyone to have love. We all deserve that person that wants to love us and be there for us and be committed. And, you know, only sees the sun rise and shine in our eyes. So believe in that before it's too late. Because I do get this is kind of the stress of it all. That it's pushing them. It's starting to wear on them. So I feel like they need you to believe in them now. Because it's like it's now or never. And please, I don't want, you know, to hear y'all, you know, come back and say, well, I didn't listen and they broke up with me. I would hate that for you. So please believe in this, y'all. Listen to that song. It's called They Don't Know by the artist John B. He's from like back in the 90s. And really listen to those words. But not just listen to that song. Listen to your person's words, what they say to you, their actions, over what your friends and your family say and what they see. Okay, beautiful people, I'm gonna leave it here. If you need a personal reading from me, I'll be more than happy to do one for you. You would just have to reach out to me for prices. I can tell you right now, I'm doing recorded readings that are private for $55.55, where I go very in depth. If you want to wait until you can catch me live on a stream, there is that too. My in-depth readings, like, you know, the type of reading I'm doing right now where I pull a bunch of oracle and tarot, I do them for $40 on my live stream. So if you want a personal reading, don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay, beautiful people? So I hope, you know, this message and this reading resonates. I hope it finds you doing well. And I hope it, you know, helps you to bring some peace, clarity to your relationship, where you stand with your person right now. All right. All right, my beautiful people. I'm going to end it here. I wish y'all nothing but love and light and much happiness and joy. All the good things we all want in this life. Much love to y'all.